Are you ready to live life bold? Well, when we're on this journey to living life bold, there are some do's and don'ts. So today, I want to take a moment to share some of them with you. We're going to start out with the don'ts. Some of the things that we don't want to do on this journey is we do not want to allow self doubt to prevail. We want to begin to challenge and silence all of those inner critics. We don't want to settle for self doubt. We don't want to allow it to overshadow our potential. And what are some of those things that we tell ourselves? I'm not good enough. I'm too old. I don't have what it takes. I really don't have the skills to be able to do what I'm trying to do. I don't have all the support that I need. I can't do this. I can't do that. We want to begin to silence all of those inner critics. Another thing, we don't want to settle for the comfort zone. We want to begin to avoid complacency, not settling for a life that feels good enough when greatness is within each and every one of us. We definitely don't want to fear change. Change is constant. So it helps for us to begin to embrace it because it's a constant companion on this journey to living bold. We definitely don't want to isolate ourselves. We want to avoid isolation. And what helps us to not be able to do that is connecting with like minded individuals, individuals who can provide us support, encouragement, refresh our perspectives, give us a different way of looking at things, challenge us, and help us to grow and be and do the things that we're desiring to do. We definitely don't want to ignore passionate pursuits. We don't want to neglect our passions because we want to begin to incorporate them into every aspect of our lives. Because as we incorporate them, it helps empower us, it helps give us the boost and what we need to live out our passion in a vibrant way. We definitely don't want to view setbacks as failures because we know that failures, that's a part of the process. So setbacks, they're not failures, but they're stepping stones towards growth and success. And you've often heard me say that when we experience failures, it's an opportunity to learn so many things. It's an opportunity for us to learn things about ourselves, learn things about the situation, what worked, what didn't work, what could we do better, what could we do differently. It's an opportunity to learn things about people, and it's definitely an opportunity to learn some things about God. We don't want to overlook the importance of vision. Don't underestimate the power of having a clear vision because it's your guiding light on the path to living bold. Last but not least, we definitely don't want to neglect self celebration. I want to say that again. We do not want to neglect self celebration because every step forward, it's a victory on our road to transformation. It's a victory on the road to us living the life that we deserve and desire. It's a victory towards us functioning and moving as our true selves. So I don't care how big it is, I don't care how small it is. I want to encourage you to celebrate your wins, celebrate them daily. Do something exciting. Do something that you never did. If you want to dance around, put something big on your wall or on your as a screensaver that you celebrated X, Y, and Z. Celebrating your victories is so critical and important when it comes to our journey to going from bland, beneath to living life bold. Are you ready to celebrate? So let's begin to look at the do's. In the reality, they're pretty much the opposite of all of the don'ts. So we want to take time to start out with some self reflection. We want to take a moment to have a heart to heart with ourselves, begin to reflect on our feelings and our dreams, and begin to think about those things that might be holding you back. It could be like having a conversation with your future self. We want to begin to cultivate our passions. We want to begin to rediscover the things that make our hearts skip, make us want to get up every morning. Begin to cultivate those things into your everyday life. And we want to do it with excitement. It's like turning ordinary moments into extraordinary memories, something that you love doing. Now begin to craft a vision. Take time to dream big and then begin to put those dreams into words. Craft a vision for your future that makes your heart race, that makes your heart anticipate and beat with anticipation. Begin to set goals that you can achieve. You can set big, audacious goals, but just make sure that they are achievable. Another thing we want to do is take intentional action. We want to say goodbye to all the hesitation and begin to say hello to purposeful and intentional action. We want to begin to step boldly outside of our comfort zone. It's like dancing in the rain instead of waiting for the storm to pass. Life is too short to just wait. You often heard me say many times, if we want to get something that we never had, sometimes we have to do something that we've never done. Another thing we want to do is we want to build a supportive community. Begin to surround yourself with cheerleaders, hype men, people that are going to be mentors and your friends. Not only that they'll support you, but also inspire you to reach new heights, inspire you to embrace challenges. It's like having your own personal fan club and your own cheering squad and your cheering team with you at all times. Begin to challenge the status quo. Take time to shake things up, embrace change, challenge the routines that are, not serving you anymore, but begin to add some excitement into your daily life. Think about the things that give your routine a makeover. Begin to learn from your setbacks. Setbacks, as we said before, they're opportunities to learn, they're opportunities to grow. So we definitely want to have a more positive mindset when it comes to failures and setbacks. And, lastly, like we said before, what we do want to do is we want to celebrate those milestones. I can't say that enough. Celebrate your wins, celebrate your successes. I don't care how big they are, I don't care how small they are, but whatever they are, begin to celebrate them. If it's somewhere that you took time to reflect, celebrate that. You took time to take one bold step in the direction that you desire to go into. Celebrate that. Celebrate something that you began to do that you've never done before to move you into the place that you desire to be. Celebrate it. So, again, I don't care how big it is, I don't care how small it is. Just continue to celebrate all the amazing steps because it's not so much about the destination, but we want to begin to celebrate the journey and the process. We don't want to get so caught up in do that we don't take time to celebrate all the amazing things that are happening along the way. Now, I'm about to share with you an amazing story about a woman named Rahab. And the purpose of sharing this story is to show how there's nothing new under the sun, to show how people back in biblical times went through many things that we experience today. So I'm not going to go deep into the story. I encourage you to go and reference it for yourself, and you'll be able to see the correlation. Now, the story of Rahab, it's found in the book of Joshua in the Bible, specifically in Joshua 2 and Joshua 6. Now, one of the key verses that highlights Rahab's role in this biblical narrative is found in Joshua 2:1, and I'm going to read from the NIV version. Then Joshua, son of Nun, secretly sent two spies from Shittim. Go look over the land, he said, especially Jericho. So they went and entered the house of a prostitute named Rahab and stayed there. Now, this verse, it sets the stage for Rahab's courageous actions and her pivotal role in the events that followed, particularly during the conquest of Jericho. Again, I encourage you to go back and look at Joshua 2 and Joshua 6 to be able to go into deeper detail about Rahab's journey. How often, as we're on our journey to self discovery, as we're on our journey to move from beneath and bland to bold living, sometimes, if we're not careful, we begin to think that we're the only ones who have challenges. We begin to think that no one understands. What's that song they sing? No one knows the trouble I see. But as you heard me say before, there is nothing new under the sun. So I want to share a story with you. In the ancient city of Jericho, there lived a remarkable woman named Rahab. Now, despite the imposing walls that were surrounding her, she felt confined by her own doubts and her own fears. But one day, as Rahab began to gaze beyond the city barriers, she decided to embark on a journey of self discovery. She bravely embraced self reflection, recognizing the untapped potential that was within herself. Now, however, now doubts, they loomed large, echoing the judgmental whispers of the culture of her day. Rahab, but she was determined and she was resilient. She refused to let self doubt prevail. Instead, she crafted a vivid vision for her future, a life beyond the ordinary within the city walls. Now, realizing that complacency, it was her true foe, she began to break free from her comfort zone. With intentional action, she stepped into the unknown, again, defying the cultural norms and the expectations. Rahab, she understood that change was an integral part of the bold living journey, and she faced uncertainties with courage. Now, recognizing the significance of the community, Rahab surrounded herself with supportive mentors and like minded peers. She refused to neglect her passions, infusing her journey with vibrancy and purpose. Now, Rahab's story is intertwined with the do's and the don'ts of bold living. It serves as a timeless lesson in overcoming self doubt. It serves as a timeless lesson in embracing change and building community that believes in one's potential. So, her journey, I hope it encouraged each and every one of you as we begin to break free from self imposed walls and begin to live boldly, reminding you that our potential is as limitless as Rahab's in this ancient story in the city of Jericho. Now, just as a woman from an ancient city, just like you and me, she too felt the weight of the walls of confining her dreams. Rahab, driven by an innate desire for more, embarked on a journey of self discovery through self reflection. She recognized her untapped potential and dared to dream boldly, envisioning a life beyond the ordinary. Now imagine in this present day, Denise, a successful businesswoman with a thriving career. Like Rahab, she once faced the challenge of living beneath her potential. Now, despite external success, Denise sensed a yearning for more profound fulfillment. And it was then that she decided to take a page from Rahab's playbook and embrace the transformative journey of living boldly. Now, Denise, inspired by Rahab's courage, she set out to craft a clear vision for her professional life. She identified specific areas where self doubt had held her back and began to challenge those limiting beliefs. Much like Rahab, Denise understood that breaking free from the comfort zone, it was essential for her growth. She embraced change both in her mindset and her approach to business endeavors. With Rahab's story as a guiding light, Denise set intentional goals for her business, celebrating each milestone along the way. She began building a supportive community, became a key aspect on her journey. Denise sought out mentors, connected with like minded professionals. She surrounded herself with individuals who believed in her potential, a reflection of Rahab's strategy in an ancient context. Denise integrated her passions into her business, infused it with vibrancy and purpose. Just as Rahab had navigated the challenges and setbacks, Denise learned to view obstacles as opportunities for growth. She continuously adapted, fostering a mindset of resilience and adaptability. Now, in the end, Denise's success, it mirrored Rahab's transformative journey. It was by combining ancient wisdom with modern resilience. She turned her business into a manifestation of her bold vision. The parallel stories of Rahab and Denise, it showcases the timeless principles of living boldly, transcending time and cultural boundaries, whether ancient or contemporary. The journey to unlocking one's potential is a narrative that transcends generations. Now, as we end this episode on the do's and the don'ts of living bland and beneath and moving into a bold living, I hope this causes you to take a moment to reflect. Begin to think about some of the limiting beliefs that have been preventing you from moving from where you are to where you want to be. I hope it causes you to want to begin to write down your vision, write down some of the things that you desire to do, and then to be able to incorporate some small steps that will help you get from where you are to where you want to be. I hope it encourages you to celebrate the process, celebrate the journey, celebrate your wins along the way. Begin to become involved and be around people that inspire you, that encourage you, people that who are already where you want to be, that you can use as a blueprint, or you can use as a guide to encourage you, someone that can help you navigate that process. Again, it is our desire that you live boldly, that you live the life that you've always dreamed of and you desire and that you so deserve. And it can look different for each and every one of us. So, again, I hope that this episode has added value to your life. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to have further conversation, please feel free to reach out to me and connect with me. And I would love to hear your thoughts. I also would love to hear your comments after the video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what questions you have. Please comment, like, and share. And again, thank you so much for watching. Take care.